All right, how's it going? Mike D here. Happy holidays, happy New Year to you, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, the whole thing. All right. Anyway, real quick, as we're getting ready to start a new year, 2010, just wanted to talk about a few things for you real quick. One, the Chunka principle, and then number two, what we're going to talk about is I want to give you an example of like what not to do when you're trying to get things done. And number three, if you're a business owner, you have a small local business or something like that, give you some quick internet marketing tips. Anyway, let's talk about the Chunka principle. I thought it'd be a good thing to bring up now. If you've been paying attention to the news lately, one thing you hear about is a lot of the spending that's going on. You know, there's the stimulus. There's actually something that got passed. Yeah, this is not a political blog, by the way, but there was something that got passed yesterday, which is kind of like a mini stimulus, like a jobs bill, like $100 and something billion get thrown at certain things. Anyway, but I thought it'd be interesting to think about this Chunka principle. See, in my life, in your life, in our businesses, we have to live by the Chunka principle. And the Chunka principle is the Chunka coming in has to be bigger than the Chunka going out. And if the Chunka going out is greater for too long, well, we have problems. And I thought it'd be pretty interesting to bring up the Chunka principle, since anywhere you turn on the news, you see that there's all this spending going on. So I hope that we don't model the federal government in our spending. We actually spend a little less than we actually earn. That's obviously a good thing to do. So just keep the Chunka principle in mind, your personal life and your business life. All right, next, got a couple things in my hand, and check this out here, right? This has to do with getting things done. How does that have to do with getting things done? Well, I'll tell you. This painting, Jamie and I bought it on the beach in Jamaica, and it was in 2004. So we were in Jamaica in 2004. We bought it from a local artist, and forever we've had the best of intentions. Almost 6 years now. We've had the best of intentions to get it framed and hang it up. So we moved 3 times since then. It was in our house in Philly. This kind of just sat in our bedroom. In our house in New Jersey, it's just sat in our bedrooms just like this. And here in our house in New Hampshire, it just kind of sits in our bedroom. So now it's kind of beyond the point that we're going to frame it. We just kind of keep it as a reference of what not to do. So we really just never got this done. Never got it framed. And of course, if we lived by that in our business, we'd have problems. So the lesson here is a fun way to say, hey, if you got something you want to do, get it done. Don't let it be like this painting where we've had the best of intentions to frame it all these years, but just never did it, right? But anyway, we don't live like that in our business. We get things done. This just wasn't one of them. But now we kind of use it as an example of what not to do when we want to get something done. So just whatever you're thinking about, get it done, do it. Don't let it sit there for 5 years or 6 years, like this nice painting. Anyway, lastly, if you're a business owner locally and you want some internet marketing tips, the best thing I can share with you is this. Don't be lulled by the internet. All right, the internet is just another form of getting your message out there. It doesn't stand alone. And one thing that we do at NH Internet Marketing Help, you can check out nhinternetmarketinghelp.com, is we help your internet marketing be totally congruent with all your marketing. So here's the tip. Think about, you change your mindset when it comes to your internet and try to get it to be smooth. Don't let it be separate. If you have something going on in your store, like a special, you should be able to contact your web person, or you should be able to just put up a page to go along with that special very quickly. And that's obviously something that we do with our clients. And your website also should be sending leads to you. So again, you want to look at it in a simple way. Think about how you can get things done pretty quickly on the web and have it integrate with the rest of your business. Don't look at it as something that's separate, all right? An easy way. So don't get lulled by the Web 2.0, Web 3.0, or whatever. And don't waste too much time on Twitter and Facebook. Right? That's probably a good tip for 2010. Lastly, hey, check out these books: Motion Before Motivation, Street Smart Persuasion. If you're on AskMikeD.com, there's a lot of cool things you can check out, and all proceeds do benefit hungry children, Julia and Marissa. All right, so happy holidays and have a safe New Year. Talk to you soon.